Should we use the phrase commit suicide? I've seen a lot of people saying that we shouldn't, and also official publications from the likes of the NHS are suggesting that we should use an alternative phrase like to take one's life. And the idea is that the phrase commit suicide is out of date, creates a certain stigma. It makes the person sound like a criminal because suicide is not a crime and therefore you do not commit suicide. It's a nice idea, it's a compassionate idea. People's heart is in the right place. I'm afraid I must disagree. I think we should continue to use the phrase, and unless I'm persuaded otherwise, I shall continue to use the phrase. And that's not suggesting that people who commit suicide are criminals. Suicide is not a crime, and they are not committing a crime. I'm reliably told suicide hasn't been a crime since 1961. Fair enough. We don't just commit crimes though, do we? We can commit errors.
Well, we committed 24 errors.
We can commit a grave error, a serious error. We can commit injustices. We can commit a sin, if you want to use religious terminology. You can commit other things. And, as someone who has closely experienced suicide, and, well, I know I'm probably going to get into trouble for this video, but so I better rattle off my qualifications here, not that it's a competition or anything, but my mother attempted it on multiple occasions. My father attempted it in front of me when I was 13. When I was 13, a good friend of mine I did karate with shot himself in the head. My firstborn child is named after a close family friend who committed suicide. My wife has also had a number of encounters with it. Needless to say, it's there. It's in the background. Me personally, I can honestly say not a week goes by that I don't have a sense of general weariness and a longing for the end. That's not suicidal, but it's not far off. So I've got a bit of experience with this. I think commit suicide is the right phrase, and I understand why people don't like it. And yet, can we agree that we can commit mistakes? And can we agree that suicide is a mistake? It's not about blaming the person for doing it. They are victims too. They are victims of the mistake too. There's no doubt about that. But it is a mistake for them, it's a mistake for us. Can we agree that it's a serious error? Can we agree that it's very unfair on the people left behind? Can we agree that it's it's an injustice? And if you're spiritual or religiously inclined, can we agree that thou shalt not kill might apply to suicide? It's wrong to kill others. It's wrong to kill yourself. Now, euthanasia and end-of-life care and all of that put to one side. But when you've got a father or mother with young children and a family to look after and other situations, can we agree that it's not a good thing to do? And so I'm concerned with this change of language. I'm concerned. I know people's heart are in the right place, but this change of language is essentially trying to take away a stigma. And I'll be honest, I think this is a stigma which we should keep. Lord knows there are things which need to be destigmatized, yes. I don't think this is one of them. We need to destigmatize people seeking help, yes. Do we want to destigmatize the act of suicide? No, I don't think so. Certainly not at all. There's some things need to be normalized, sure. This isn't one of them. Do we really want to normalize suicide? I thought we were trying to stop suicide, not make it kind of normal. We don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater on this one. We want to stop suicide, encourage people to come forward and take away all that stigma, but we don't want to get rid of the stigma of the act itself. Anyway, rant over. If you agree with me, let me know. That would be reassuring. If you disagree with me, please be kind in your comments and agree with me in the nicest possible way, and at least disagree with me in the nicest possible way. That was a Freudian slip. And at least agree that my heart is in the right place too.